Hi, Sophia. Thank you for stopping by. So it is Sunday. Still, I don't know, this is day what? Day 5 of quarantine or something. Thank you very much for the people that watched my videos yesterday, my video yesterday. I am hoping that I will be doing this as often as I can now that I do have the time. It is Sunday. I hope you did not go to church. I hope your church was in your house or wherever you are that you're self-isolating from. Anyway, today I want to talk about my open relationship. Let me just put this down. My open relationship. If you didn't watch my video about this before, I will link it in the description or in the comments. So I am in an open relationship. For more details, please watch the previous video. I have been in an open relationship for the longest time. And one question that I got a lot from the previous video was, why? Why would you choose that? Why would you choose to have a relationship with someone but still see other guys officially, you know? So this is what happened. Many years ago, like was it 7, 8 years ago, I was in a very serious relationship with a man that I truly, honestly loved, whom I still really care for even up to now. He was my first love and he's someone that I truly, deeply cared for. But even from the beginning, I knew I would have to sleep with someone else. Not because I don't love him. I loved him 100%, but I just needed something different. The sex was amazing. It was great, but I just wanted something else. So anyway, we dated for two and a half years. The first year was great, but then the second year is when I started cheating on him. And when I say cheating, I don't mean like I started a relationship, like a whole new relationship, like it's someone that I'm seeing regularly. No. I cheated on him 3 times, but with 3 different men that I was just seeing once, and that's it. Like, it wasn't like I text you back and we have a relationship. No, it was something very sexual. And even with the men that I was meeting, I was telling them I'm in a very, very serious, committed relationship. I'm actually living with my boyfriend, so this can never be anything. Like, I would make that very clear from the very beginning. And as the story goes, I was caught. Yeah, you will get caught. That's the thing about cheating. You will get caught ultimately. Doesn't matter if it will take you 5 years or 5 months or 5 days or 5 minutes, you will get caught. So after the 3rd episode, I was caught in a very glorious way. I'd gone with this guy to Mombasa. This other guy, I'd gone with him to Mombasa, and which was really great. And this idiot, I'd already told him, I'm in a relationship and this can never be anything. So I come back home and he texts me. He's like, oh, I had such a nice time, blah, 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 nice weekend, blah, blah. And I remember I was having a shower. I was taking a bath. I was just sitting in the bathtub and my phone buzzed. And I don't know what I was thinking. I asked my boyfriend to bring my phone over, and by then I had those phones where it displays half of the message. So of course, when he was bringing the phone over, he could just see the message on top of the screen, like, hey babe, I had such a nice weekend with you, blah, blah, blah. So for him, he had to gather more evidence, because now he knew I was not at my mom's house. I told him I'd gone to my mom's house and I wasn't. So he went to my suitcase. He found the boarding pass. The boarding pass from Mombasa to here. I don't even know why it was in my bag. I should have thrown that shit out, but I didn't. So he found the boarding pass and he came to the bathroom and I was like, Abby, where were you? The moment he called me Abby, I was like, okay, something is happening. So it's like, Abby, where were you? And I just said, I was at my mom's. I told her I was at my mom's. It's like, you're not in Mombasa? Oh, hapo ndio penye ile pombe nilikuwa nimekunywa ilishuka, my friend. It was like, you're not in Mombasa. I'm like, because the actor in me just still had to keep up a face. I'm like, what are you talking about? Mombasa, why, what, where? Then he just chucked the boarding pass with my name and the time and the date, and I was caught, and yeah, like, there's only so much you can deny, and at this point I couldn't deny anymore. So yeah, I mean, to date I still remember his face when it actually dawned on him that I've been cheating. It was really it was bad. It was terrible. Like I said, this is someone that I truly loved, I truly cared for, and I had done this to him. And to date, I don't, like what I swore to myself on that day, what I swore was I would never, ever, ever make someone feel the way I made him feel on that day. Like, let them feel that way, but not because of me. I will never, ever put any other human being through that. Like, that was such betrayal. It was such, it was bad. Let me just say it was bad. He was fighting tears. You could just see he wanted. I know he cried at some point when we were not together. I know he did cry, but he didn't cry in front of me. I didn't see. I could just see him like balancing those tears, but not actually getting to the actual cry. Man, but it was painful. At that point, I regretted it. I regretted not regretting the cheating, but just regretting how I made him feel. I made him feel so bad, and I swear, up to now in my life, I don't think I've ever made someone feel that terrible. But anyway, like I was saying, I'd already known myself. I already know myself. I'm not a one man kind of woman. I like variety, I like multiple. The problem with this is that I'd not told my boyfriend then. When we started, I'd not told him that this is how I feel and this is how I want our relationship to be. If I had discussed it with him, then he would have made a conscious choice to either continue the relationship or to end it. So it was unfair on my part not articulating that from the beginning. What happened next? We did not break up. No. You'll be surprised. Infidelity doesn't really break many relationships. I actually think things like money and religion are actually the biggest causes of breakup other than infidelity. So we did not break up because of that. We broke up because I moved to Cape Town. And we couldn't maintain that relationship anymore. But he was such a nice guy. But that experience made me realize that doesn't matter who I'm with, I will always want someone else. Not because I don't love the person that I'm with, but because I just like variety. Imagine if you're 30 years old, you get married now at 30, and you die at 80. It means you'll have 50 years of the same guy. I mean, to me, even thinking about it just stresses me out. Just thinking that I'm going to be having the same guy, waking up to the same face for the next 50 years. Hey, there's a reason why it's called Pingu za Maisha, man. Those are cups for life, cups for life. So for me, I already know I cannot do that. Even if I get married, which is neither here nor there, I'm not very serious about marriage, but even if I'm to get married, my husband needs to know that this is an open marriage, and mi sifungi mtoto wa mtu. Sitaki nifungie mtoto wa mtu, na pia mtoto wa mtu asinifungie. You know, let's just live our lives. So yeah, that is why I'm in an open relationship. And also when I get married, if I get married, I want it also to be an open marriage, because I already know I cannot just stay with one guy. That I know. I know for a fact. And I don't want to cheat because I know how it feels to cheat on someone and to have that someone that you truly care for realize the betrayal and you just taking him for a fool, you know? So I never want to do that again. And to be honest, most people in Kenya are already in open relationships. If you're just to be honest, they usually say, if you're not the one cheating, then you're the one getting cheated on. And that's just how it is. I'm sorry. I'm the messenger. I'm the messenger of bad news, but most chances, yeah, that's it. If you're not cheating, you're the one getting cheated on, or you're both cheating. Because it's human nature. I keep saying human beings are not dicks. You know, dicks, they made for life. Human beings, it's impossible. From time immemorial, it has never been one woman, one man. I don't believe God created us for that. I believe He created us to have free love. And Maki, I'm using this term very, very loosely at this point. But let's have free love in terms of mtu asifungie mwingine. You know, like, I love you, I want you to be the father to my children, but that does not mean that sexually you are all I want. I mean, I'm still young, I still want to explore. I want you to live with me, I want you to be there with me throughout, but sexually, just give me some freedom, is all I'm saying. So, long story short, that's why I'm in an open relationship, and as I was saying, people, especially in Nairobi, people are cheating a lot that I'm just in the point of, why don't you just sit with your wife and just tell him and just tell her that you want an open relationship? And what's, to me, I think what's even worse is when wives know that their husbands are cheating and there's nothing they can do about it. They're like, as long as at the end of the day he comes home to me. Like, what kind of relationship is this? You know, like, what kind of world is this? Why don't you just sit down and agree, okay, are you going to have a side chick? That's fine, but I'm also going to be doing this and that. Or fine, I don't feel like doing it, but if you want to do it, could you please just do it like with one woman and like have just one serious relationship? I don't know, like, man, I'm not married, and that's why I just think marriages are just fucked up, if you ask me. It is time for me to go. I will see you tomorrow. I hope that I will be able to to edit this whole video. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see you kesho. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.